Welcome to the Enigma Daily, everybody, Thursday edition. And if you're new to the channel, on Thursdays, we talk about strange, lost, ancient civilizations that are coming to light or how history got something completely wrong. And today we got a very, very interesting article that came across my desk last night, but it's actually posted around August, but I'm just now getting around to it. And it's talking about, well, basically, we're going to get into the jungles of Central America, y'all, where new discoveries are literally proving about how our history is completely wrong and everything we've been told is a complete lie. And we're going to start with the ancient Maya civilization down there. Now, I got this news article right here. This will be in the description of the video. I highly recommend you go take a look at it, but I'm going to share my screen for a second. Right here, Live Science, talking about a Mayan civilization that had 16 million people in it at its peak, right? Now, that's twice the population of modern-day New York City, twice the population, which is massive, right? Now, the survey was conducted across the Maya lowlands, revealed about 400 previously unknown settlements. I'm going to round that number up a little bit. Connected by massive, causeways, canals, walls, roads. It's so impressive on what they found, right? And this isn't just a few, lost buildings or temples or anything like that. They found massive, massive infrastructure to support these 16 million people. They weren't living on top of each other at all, right? They were completely in a highly advanced civilization, right? Road networks, irrigation, farming, fortifications, like these were massive cities, right? That were not only able to protect 16 million people, but to house them comfortably, keep them clean with the irrigation and the running waters, but also to feed them, right? Now, if you're not familiar with what LiDAR is basically, well, it stands for light detection and ranging. It works like radar. And what they do is they fly over the jungle, but they use lasers. And the lasers go down and penetrate through the canopy, go all the way into, the ground level. And it maps everything out. Maps the ground beneath the vegetation is the best way to say it, right? It allows archaeologists to see, things without digging them up or chopping trees down or whatever. And also, it's very, very, very detailed. Go read that article and look at the details that came out in that article, right? And also, excuse me, it also allows them to do very accurate measurements. From a high altitude, they can connect the roads. They can see the length of the road. They can see how far it goes. So they're not just focused on one little, half an acre plot. They can do it miles and miles and miles at a time. It's very fascinating. LiDAR is pretty cool, actually. Now, what the discovery proves is that, well, another thing, too, you need to know about the jungle, right? The jungle will reclaim itself very quickly, very, very quickly, right? Within a year, the jungle will take back what's been cut down. In fact, if they stopped chopping down these roads in the Amazon, wilderness, within 2 years, the whole jungle would just take those roads back, right? Now, this changes the narrative about the Mayan civilization, which I'm going to also connect this to an earlier story that people dismiss, but this actually proves it's true. They want to make you think that the Maya were isolated city-states scattered across the jungle where this city over here had nothing to do with this city over here. That's not true at all, right? Like basically thinking they're different tribes. And what also it does is that it proves that they were an interconnected civilization who had really, really good engineering, agriculture, architectural, trade networks, military fortifications, just a basic, what we would say right now, a complete modern day society that we have now. Not at all what they would have you believe that they were just random tribes, hunter-gatherers is a word I would use down there. But they were able to really thrive in a hostile environment because the jungle is very hostile, a hostile environment. And this changes everything because not only did they thrive, they built massive city populations. Now, the number one thing that they want to tell you is that what, made these civilizations collapse. Drought, war, famine. But it's really something simple, and it's really something that's written down probably around, 800 years ago. It was chickenpox. That was it. When the Spanish conquistadors came to this land, there was a monk, and he got on one of these canals, and he was going to, go and map it out a little bit, and he got carried away by the current, and it literally carried him all the way across from one end, from the west to the east in Central America. And he spread the disease. He spread chickenpox to all these people, and it actually wrote it down. And he actually wrote about everything that LiDAR discovered right now. He actually wrote about it and said that there were vast civilizations here, vast populations. When he left, he gave this report to people in Spain. They came back like 40 years later. They couldn't find anything that he was talking about. So they called him a liar. They said, no, this guy's lying. He made all this up, because all the people had died from the disease or fled the cities and, became the little pocket tribes that are down there now. And the jungle took the cities back. That's how it went, man. I can't remember his name off the top of my head. I'll look at that. I'll do a deep dive episode on that on the Ancient Enigma Files channel, like I said. But that's what happened. Disease got them. Took them out. Their immune systems weren't, and again, I say this all the time, but the Romans had running water and were very, very clean. During the medieval times, they were extremely dirty people. They actually thought taking a bath would kill you. Too many baths would kill you, right? That's just what they thought, right? So anyways, that's what happened. Tragic, but true. But this is actually opened up. It's very positive that this is being talked about. This also makes a lot of researchers think, are we just now scratching the surface on what these people really were, right? Literally, are we scratching the surface on what's underneath these jungles? Because underneath these civilizations were there even more ancient civilizations. It's fun thought. It's fun to talk about. But at the end of the day, man, conspiracy people are right. History's a lie. The way they try to teach you in school that they were just hunter-gatherers and all the other stuff. That's not it at all, right? So, anyways, if this is the first time you're finding us, we're the Enigma Daily. We are the sister channel of the Ancient Enigma Files. We go live or pre-recorded Monday through Friday, every day at noon, talking about active events that go on in the world that don't get talked about that much. If you're interested in our long form content, go back to the landing page. You'll see the Ancient Enigma Files as a highlighted channel. Click on that. Go over there. Give us a follow. Enjoy yourself. But if you just now found us here, we're trying to grow this channel. Please do us a favor. Give us a subscribe. Give us a thumbs up. Or if you didn't like the format on how we do things, give us a thumbs down. But if you give me a thumbs down, let me know the reasons why, so that we can improve the content and make the product better. So that's all you guys get for today, and I will see everybody tomorrow.
Subscribe now and turn on the notifications to join us on this extraordinary journey into the unknown.